gameplay experience in the galaxy that will be featuring real NASA missions. I'm joined today by our very own Robonaut, much like NASA's R2 robot currently aboard the International Space Station. Say hello to our guests, Robonaut.
Greetings, human.
You might be wondering, folks, exactly what is Cosmic Quest? Well, I'll tell you. Using a custom Cosmic Quest badge, much like the ones you have today, you will embark on 5 NASA-inspired missions. Each adventure is based upon NASA science and its future missions. For the first time ever, you can get a feel for what it takes to work in space. But you don't have to do it alone. Your new friend, Robonaut, is your virtual host. He'll lead you through each adventure so you can do things like launch a rocket beyond Earth's orbit, perform life science experiments on the International Space Station, redirect an asteroid to orbit the moon, and design a habitat that you can build on Mars. Well, Robonaut, how did you learn to do all these things?
I was programmed by NASA engineers, of course.
Good point, Robonaut. They do have some pretty smart people at NASA. But guess what, folks? Robonaut isn't the only genius here with us today, and I don't mean me. To help us launch this amazing adventure, we've asked 4 veteran NASA astronauts to join us. Let's give them a round of applause. That's right, these 4 heroes who have actually flown in space will serve as team captains for 16 young astronaut trainees from throughout Central Florida. In just a few moments, our trainees will be divided into teams with a veteran NASA astronaut as their captain. Then they'll visit each of our 4 new Cosmic Quest locations throughout the visitors complex. They'll unlock the adventures at each location, trying to earn a maximum score of 3 stars each time. The team with the top score at the end of the day will win the coveted Commander's Cup. Doesn't that sound exciting, Robonaut? Wow, what an exciting way to kick off the opening ceremony of Cosmic Quest. Our teams certainly have some excitement in store for them, don't you think, Robonaut?
Yes, and our guests as well.
You're right about that. As you know, before any launch, the crew usually takes a few moments to pause and look back at their preparations, to examine their achievements, and look back on the journey before moving forward. So before we meet our team, I'd like to welcome another special guest to tell us a little more about Cosmic Quest and why it was created. Please join me in welcoming the Chief Operating Officer of Kennedy Space Center Visitors Complex, Mr. Theron Protze.
Thank you, Phil, and good morning, everybody. This is one exciting day. We're so proud to launch Cosmic Quest, and it is today that our teams are going to go out there and really kill it. Don't you think so, teams? You guys ready? Outstanding. So we're very excited. This is an epic adventure for all of you today, and to be joined by 4 real NASA astronauts is just something that is truly amazing and memorable. So please enjoy the day you quiz them as much as you want, because I guarantee they know the answers. They've been there. First of all, I'd like to thank our partners at Creative Kingdoms that are in the crowd today. They did an amazing job helping us put this together. This is something we truly wanted to make remarkable, and absolutely something that every child can take with them home, the Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, and true NASA real missions and STEM activities. And of course, we're extremely grateful for our NASA partners at Kennedy Space Center for their support and their inspiration, their guidance through this entire program completion. Cosmic Quest is about real-life NASA missions, launching a rocket, performing experiments on the International Space Station, and redirecting an asteroid, as well as building habitats on Mars. It really talks about what's going on today, right above our heads on the ISS, what's going to happen tomorrow with redirecting an asteroid and launching a rocket, as well as the future of us on Mars. And many of these young folks here are probably our next astronauts to go to Mars. As you go out and explore Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex today, remember, this is not make-believe. This is the real thing. This is the place where real heroes depart the Earth to leave and explore the heavens. These are real rockets over by our rocket garden, and the real Space Shuttle Atlantis located in our attraction Atlantis. And there are real astronaut heroes here meeting you each and every day. As Cosmic Quest today, our teams and you will get to experience real NASA missions without leaving Earth. But Cosmic Quest also has a mission: to inspire generations of future space explorers and to ignite imaginations. What can I do tomorrow? To spark the passions for science, technology, engineering, and math. And in an exciting and interactive way. To show young people, like all those in our audience today, and the hundreds of thousands of more who will come after them, that no dream is too big, no distance is too great, and no challenge is too difficult. Gene Cernan once said, "Take impossible and scratch it out of the dictionary." Go tell your teachers that. He spent 3 days on the moon, and he means it. And everybody should. Impossible is not an option. With the true inspiration that you can provide with our young generation. With that mission in mind, all of us at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex and NASA are excited to open our newest experience, Cosmic Quest. Thank you again for being here today, and good luck to our 4 teams who have joined us to complete and win for the Commanders, or compete for the Commanders Cup. As they say at NASA, good luck and Godspeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Karen, for those inspiring words. Well, folks, the countdown is on for the exciting launch of Cosmic Quest. It's time to meet our team captains, our veteran NASA astronauts. Are you ready, Robonai?
I am ready, Bill.
All right, are you ready to meet our astronauts? Yeah! Are you ready to meet our astronauts? All right, let's get started. I'll be introducing each astronaut in flight order. In other words, according to the date of their first space mission. After we've brought all our astronauts on stage, we'll let them tell you a little bit more about themselves and why they think their team will be the one to beat today. Our first astronaut is a graduate of West Point and an accomplished pilot. He serves as the commander module pilot for Apollo 15. It is my honor to introduce Colonel Al Worden. Our next astronaut and team captain is a naval aviator, a captain in the United States Marine Corps, a Vietnam veteran, and a 5-time Space Shuttle astronaut. Please give a warm welcome to Dr. Norm Thagard. Next, please welcome to the stage another highly decorated naval aviator with nearly 9,000 hours flying time. He is Space Shuttle pilot, Captain John McBride. Next, and finally, last but not least, yet another decorated naval aviator with more than 5,000 hours of flight time. He is a former pilot of our very own Space Shuttle Atlantis, Captain Mike McCully. Welcome, gentlemen. Folks, let's have another round of applause for our astronauts and Cosmic Quest team captains. Now let's get to know our team captains a little bit better. Colonel Worden, let's start with you. Why do you think your team will be the one to beat today?
Well, let me tell you, they got the most experienced guy as a team leader. You got the oldest guy here. In fact, these guys weren't even in the program after I left the program. So they're much younger. I got a lot more experience. It's going to be great fun. We'll have fun today, I guarantee you. And I want to tell you something else. While we're talking about this, what my team should know is that I hold 2 Guinness World Records. One for being the most isolated person in history, and the other for making the very first deep spacewalk on the way home. all that's experience that's going to help us win that cup today. So I'm looking forward to my team to go over the top. Thanks.
Fantastic. Good luck to you, Colonel Worden. Now let's hear from Dr. Norm Thagard. Welcome, Dr. Thagard. What's going to be your strategy to win Cosmic Quest today?
Well, Phil, you mentioned that I had 5, but you do me more credit than I'm due. I only had 4.5 shuttle missions because I only had 1.5 on the Atlantis. But I was a mission specialist, and I was a researcher, I was a flight engineer a couple of times, and a payload commander. So I think I can help my team with whatever scientific challenges we face today. But I also flew as a Russian cosmonaut researcher, launching on a Russian Soyuz rocket and spending about 4 months on their space station. So I think we can handle anything. Go team!
Very impressive, Dr. Thagard. Good luck to your team. Next, let's hear from Captain John McBride. Good morning, sir. How are you feeling today about today's challenge?
Thank you, Phil. I feel great. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to meeting my team here shortly and going out there and obviously beat these other 3. I think got a lot of experience flying airplanes and flying spacecraft and driving automobiles and doing all kinds of things. But I guess the advantage for me is that for the last 15 or so years, I've had the pleasure of working here at the Kennedy Space Center. So I know all the folks here, so I have a little bit of an edge, I guess you'd say.
Excellent. Thank you, sir. And best of luck to you and your team. Finally, let's hear from Captain Mike McCauley. Hello, sir. Are you ready to play Cosmic Quest?
Well, more than ready, and you know, I am impressed, guys, with their qualifications and their ages. And, but I'm unique, and my team is going to be unique. I started my life in submarines, and then I was in submarines. I once spent 72 days submerged. And then I went to aircraft carriers like these guys and flew a lot, and then we flew in the space shuttle. But I've got the broadest depth from the bottom of the ocean to the top of the world. Where I'm in.
Thank you, Captain McCauley, and good luck to you today. Now that we know a little bit about our astronaut team captains, let's meet the first class of trainees. As I mentioned, we will have 4 teams competing today. Each team will include 1 student from each county, and each team will be led by a veteran NASA astronaut. Prior to today, each of the students was assigned to 1 of 4 teams. Our Cosmic Quest trainees will meet their teams and their team captains for the first time today. Trainees, are you ready?
Yes!
From Brevard County, let's welcome our team of 6th graders from Apollo Elementary. We have Jake Grieg, Maya Condayer, Tristan Norwood, and Elena Dry. From Orange County, please welcome 6th graders, Hillary Quatch from Freedom Middle School, Lauren Wrench from Gotham Middle School, Saeed Afraz Ikurio from Legacy Middle School, and Taylor McKinnon from Union Park Middle School. From Seminole County, we have a team of 6th graders from the Teague Middle School, Elijah Hike, Sebastian Key, Molly McFadden, and Caitlin Ashley. And finally, from Volusia County, please welcome 6th grade students, Cooper Dunn from David C. Henson Middle School, Ethan Smith from DeLand Middle School, Parker Shields from Creekside Middle School, and Yara Nasser from Ormond Beach Middle School. Trainees, are you ready to take on the challenge of Cosmic Quest?
Yeah!
Let's give our trainees a round of applause. All right, now it's time to find